The owl is a nocturnal bird of prey. Depending on the place of residence, it may have a different plumage color, masking the owl under the surrounding area. The head of an owl is round with large eyes, the claws are long and sharp, and the beak is predatory and short. Number 1. After hatching, a female owl will usually mount her newborn owls to keep warm. The mother will also hunt for food and feed the owls until they are old enough to take care of themselves. Typically, newborns nest within 6 weeks and make their first flight at 7 to 8 weeks of age. By the start of the fall season, most parents are finished raising their families and their children are considered adult owls. Number 2. The Court of Owls is a fictional organized crime group. This fictional criminal group exists in the universe of the DC superhero Batman in Gotham City. The crime group was first introduced to the comics in 2011 as part of the Robin War storyline. Since then, the crime group has featured numerous times in comics and is considered one of the largest crime groups in comics. Number 3. Owls come in 2 main categories. All species of owls belong to 2 groups, Titonidae and Strigidae. Typical owls fall into the Strigidae group, while barn owls fall into the Titonidae group. Generally, the Strigidae group has about 224 species of owls, while the Titonidae family has only about 20. The main difference between them can be seen in the shape of their faces. Barn owls usually have a heart-shaped face, while ordinary owls have a more rounded one. Number 4. Most of the owl's legs are hidden. Although owls look stocky at first glance, they actually have incredibly long legs hidden behind their plump bodies. An owl's full-length legs are usually not visible unless its body is raised higher or unless its legs are lowered during flight. Number 5. Owls don't make nests. More often, an owl takes a nest left by another bird to lay its eggs. The female owl also took scraps of debris and other materials to make the nest stronger and softer for her eggs. About 90% of barn owls will nest once a year, while the remaining 10% will nest twice. More often, however, an owl never uses the same nest twice. Number 6. Owls molt at least once a year. Owls shed feathers to replace old and damaged ones. The molting process in owls takes about 3 months and occurs simultaneously throughout the body. Owls also have molt patterns that allow them to shed different layers of feathers at a time. Number 7. The owl hoot has several uses. Owls hoot as the main communication with other owls. However, studies have shown that owls also do this to claim their territory and alert others to their presence. Thus, the horn prevents intruders from entering their territory. Number 8. Owls have about 14 vertebrates on their necks. In humans and common birds, about 7 vertebrates lie on the neck. However, in owls, this number is twice as high. The extra vertebrates on the neck give owls a wider range of motion, with the ability to turn their heads 270 degrees. Number 9. The color of an owl's eyes indicates its hunting preferences. Owl eye color is an evolutionary trait that allows them to blend in with their surroundings while hunting. However, owls with dark brown eyes indicate that they prefer to hunt at night. In addition, owls with orange eyes actively hunt at dusk. Owls with yellow eyes indicate that they are diurnal or remain active during the day. Number 10. Owls have 3 sensories. When an owl blinks, the upper eyelid closes down. Meanwhile, when the owl sleeps, the lower eyelid closes. Finally, the owl's third eyelid is called the nictitating membrane, which protects the eye from dust and keeps it moist. Number 11. In the films, the Harry Potter owl Hedwig was played by 7 different owls. The main owl who took on this role was a trained owl named Gizmo. Like any experienced actor, Gizmo has had various owl doppelgangers. These owl extras included Casper, Oops, Swoops, Oi Oi, Elmo, and Bandit. There are many different breeds of owl in the Harry Potter series as companions to minor characters. Number 12. The earliest depiction of owls dates back 30,000 years ago. The earliest example of an owl depicted in art was found as an image of a long-eared owl engraved on the Chauvet cave in France. The fragment was found in the second part of the cave, separate from the first part of the chamber. Number 13. The eyes of an owl take up most of the space on the head. Aside from the distinct hooting, the owl's most notable feature is its large eyes. As expected, the owl's eyes take up most of the space in the skull. Female owls typically have large and heavy eyes compared to males of their species. To illustrate, the eyes of a great horned owl weigh about 25.7 grams together, or as heavy as a golf ball. Number 14. The great horned owl can curl its claws with incredible force. The great horned owl can grip its claws with a force of about 300 pounds per square inch. In case you find it hard to imagine, this power is as powerful as the strongest human bite. Horned owls use these claws to cling to their prey and keep them from escaping. With its strength, an owl can instantly crush and devour its prey. How do you like this for the terrifying facts about owls? Number 15. In the world of Harry Potter, owls are used as the primary means of communication. Not only are owls a common pet in the wizarding world of Harry Potter, but they also serve as messenger birds. In the films, owls can be seen flying to various wizards to deliver messages hidden in the compartment they carry on their legs. The Harry Potter universe also has an owl postal service where different breeds of owls deliver letters and small packages to the recipient. Number 16. Not all types of owls can hoot. Unlike ordinary owls, barn owls do not hoot. Instead, these owls are known to communicate with each other through calls. Barn owls also make hissing sounds at intruders and predators that try to disturb their nest. These sounds will last between 2 and 4 seconds. Definitely one of the most interesting facts about owls. Number 17. A group of owls can be called by many names. Although a group of owls is more commonly known as a parliament, other names may apply. These include the terms Congress and the less commonly used term state. Some also refer to a group of owls as a herd. Number 18. Shakespeare once called an owl a deadly messenger. In Macbeth, Shakespeare portrayed owls as messengers of death. Generally speaking, the job of a messenger is to ring the parish bell when someone is on the verge of death. It was also called the passing bell, which signals its listeners to pray for the soul of the dying. Number 19. Owls are said to be incredibly smart. In ancient Greek, owls were considered symbols of wisdom and concentration. Over time, this belief has continued into modern practice. In modern behavioral science, those who stay awake at night are considered to be night owls. Research has also shown that these people tend to be smarter than early risers. In the US, it is illegal to keep an owl as a pet. The US government only allows a person to keep an owl as a pet after they complete their training and obtain the appropriate license. However, in other parts of the world, the domestication of owls is prohibited. These laws are set to prevent the extinction of certain species of owls in the world. In 2300 BC, the goddess of death, Lilith, was depicted with the features of an owl. In ancient Mesopotamian myths, the goddess of death was depicted with owl-like features such as claws, feet, and feathery wings. In the image of Lilith, she is often depicted naked with owl features and horns. Number 20. Owls represented Athena in ancient Greece. In Greek mythology, Athena's owl is usually found on the shoulder of the goddess. According to legend, this owl revealed to Athena the truth about the world and gave her wisdom. Some also believe that since Athena is the goddess of wisdom, it is only fitting that one of her symbols is associated with an owl. The owl also represents Athena's ability to see what others cannot see, which makes her wiser. The American animated series Owl House first aired on January 10, 2020. The series tells about the main character Luz, who is transferred to another world filled with magic. During her introduction to the world, she befriends a witch and becomes her apprentice in witchcraft. This witch is known as Ida the Owl Witch, notorious for her crimes and pranks. Number 21. Some ancient Roman carvings depict Jews as owls. On ancient carvings, Jews are depicted in the form of owls, and they are surrounded by flocks of doves or sparrows. These birds represent the vast majority of Christians who do not share similar views in terms of religion. Number 22. Owls are commonly associated with witchcraft in parts of South Africa. In the country of South Africa, owls usually symbolize death and witchcraft. This is because owls are naturally nocturnal, which associates them with mystery and suspicion. In many ancient beliefs, owls were also considered pets and servants of witches and sorcerers. In traditional medicine, body parts of owls are often used as a common ingredient. Number 23. Owls are incredibly difficult to train. Many pet owners who keep owls find it difficult to properly train owls. This is mainly due to the fact that the birds are nocturnal, which makes them less active during the day. Number 24. The Harry Potter owl shares its name with two famous saints. Harry's pet owl owes its name to Saint Jadwig of Andex, a former duchess. At the time, she was well known for her benevolence and compassion. Another saint bears the same name, Saint Jadwiga of Poland, who was her queen until 1399. In addition, the death of Hedwig in Harry Potter symbolized the loss of the protagonist's innocence and the beginning of his maturity. Number 25. Some owls are diurnal. Of all the owl species in the world, only two are non-nocturnal. These diurnal owls are known as the northern hawk owl and northern pygmy owl.